This is part 2 of Drop 15 in Quarantine. I have 11 more tips for you on how you can lose weight during the lockdown. Let's get into it. Thank you for choosing the Weight Loss Woo podcast, where the true meets the woo. If you're interested in weight loss and wellness science, spirituality and self-healing, health mindset hacks, and universal laws like the law of attraction, you're in the right place. My name is Terry Renaud, and my certifications in wellness, weight loss, law of attraction, and life coaching, just to name a few, have been helping people over 40 lose weight since 2015. Let's get into it. This is part 2 of Drop 15 in Quarantine. Here are the next 11 actionable steps to lose weight during lockdown, because we all know that after quarantine season comes bathing suit season. Tip number 12. Try some high intensity interval training. Now, most of us have heard of it. Might be new to some of you. This is where you really ramp up your amount of repetitions. So if you're walking, you're just going to walk at your regular pace. And then for about 1 minute, you're going to walk as quickly as you can and then stop. And then walk at your regular pace and speed it up again. And this can be done with pretty much any exercise. As many sit-ups as you can, as many burpees as you can, as many lunges, push-ups, jumping jacks, whatever exercise that you want to do. Just do as many as you can, as quickly as you can, during a short period of time. 30 seconds to 60 seconds. Just to ramp it up a little. Build a little bit more muscle tone. Get the blood pumping a little bit more rapidly. Speed up your metabolism. Number 13. I want you to think about what you're drinking in the course of the day. Because if it's coffee with 4 sugars, or if it's pop or soda, as you call it down there in the US, that's loaded with sugar and caffeine. So I understand not everybody drinks coffee and tea. Totally get that. But these drinks like Mountain Dew and Coke, that's just loaded with sugar. Now, I understand if you need to pick up in the afternoon, a lot of us do. Not everybody drinks coffee, right? Here in Toronto, we have Tim Hortons, and let me tell you, that ice cap, that's just loaded with sugar. Is it delicious? Hell yes, it is. Should you have 5 of them every day? No. So, if you absolutely must drink, and we all must, I want you to think about getting a machine like the Soda Stream or something like that, so you can still have your pop or your soda, as you call it down there in the US. You can still have that, but it's not loaded with extra sugar, extra calories. I mean, as I've said before, we know that processed sugar is poison. It's not good for your body. It's not good for your teeth, right? You're rotting your teeth right out of your head, drinking a 2-liter bottle of sugared soda like that. Gross. Now, I've never been a big sugar pop person, so it's easy for me to say. I understand that many people are addicted. Try switching to the diet brand of whatever it is you're drinking, if there is one. If there isn't, then oh well. You're just going to have to go cold turkey without it. it's so addictive, right? If you're not buying 2-liter bottles of Mountain Dew, guess what? You can't be drinking them. And those energy drinks, that's pure poison as well. We've heard so many bad things about them. I want you to drop them from your repertoire of things I drink right now, because nobody needs that. Nobody needs a whole bunch of sugar and a whole bunch of caffeine. If you must have some because you feel like, oh, I don't want to deny myself all the things that I love, Terry. Okay, I get it. You don't want to deny yourself. Buy those little tiny half a cans and let yourself have one every 3 or 4 days. Seriously, try to get the diet once. That's going to be much better for you. I understand the aspartame, not good for you, but not as bad as all that sugar that's in sugar drinks. Same thing with processed juice, loaded with sugar, right? I totally understand people love their orange juice or their grape juice or whatever it is. And we've been kind of conditioned to believe that it's healthy, but it's not. If you want healthy juice, then get your juicer, make your own juice. 20% fruits, 80% vegetables. That is healthy juice, and that is the only thing that is healthy juice. So if you are buying your healthy juice pre-made, then just take a look at what's inside it. You don't want a whole bunch of added sugar and whatnot, what have you. Water is always going to be your best choice, but I understand not everybody likes the flavor of water. Fling those herbs in it. Put some citrus fruit slices in there. Do whatever you have to do. Make better choices when you're choosing your drinks. Tip number 14. Cook your own meals. When you cook food yourself, you know exactly what's in it. So you know that you didn't put a bunch of chemicals in, because you wouldn't feed that to the people that you love, and you love yourself, so you wouldn't feed that to yourself, right? When you cook your own food, you know exactly what's in it. And you don't even have to cook. You can make yourself a big salad, right? When we start eating all these deep fried takeout things, it starts really affecting our health, and it affects every part of our health, our energy levels. It affects how much fat and sugar and salt and maybe possibly MSG, all these chemicals. We don't know what they're putting in because we're not watching them prepare our food. We know it's delicious. We know it's addictive, but we don't really and truly know exactly what's in it. And we don't really and truly know what goes on, how clean their kitchen is. Let's just leave that there. We really don't know who is preparing the food that we eat when we're eating takeout. Tip number 15. It's really important to practice mindful eating. That means when you are eating, be present in the moment. So often if you're watching television and eating, it is just so incredibly easy to eat chips or popcorn or caramel popcorn or any of those snack type foods without even thinking about it. We're just mindlessly grabbing something, stuffing in our face and watching the screen. So we want to move away from that. We want to move more towards being in the moment every time we're shoveling anything into our mouth. So sitting down, having a proper place to eat, and knowing exactly what we're eating and concentrating on the food. Right? Many of us will watch something on YouTube or whatnot or what have you while we're eating. But eating food really doesn't take that long anyway. So maybe we could just pay attention to what we're doing, how much we're putting on our plate, how fast we're eating. It's not a race. It's not a contest to see who can get the most potatoes, or at least I hope that's not what's going on there. So just be present in the moment. Chew your food thoroughly. Think about what you are reaching for. Tip number 16. Stop believing in bullshit. Keto is not the only way to lose weight. It's a diet. Diets don't work because it's impossible to make a lifestyle change like that forever. Most of us don't want to. It's not realistic. So why start in the first place? Other bullshit beliefs. We're all fat. Everybody in our family has a big fat ass. You just can't get away from it. Really? Why would, out of all the things that you could choose to believe, why would you want to choose to believe that? One thing I want to remind you of is that you always get to choose what you believe. Right? All rich people are evil. You can choose to believe that, or you can shine a big flashlight or sunlight or whatever kind of light you happen to have or like on that and realize that's bullshit. Right? These generalizations, it's too hard. Nobody in our family has ever done it. If I lose weight, I'm going to lose all my friends. Look, if you're going to lose your friends because you start eating more healthy, they're idiots, and that is not a loss. So, drag your friends with you. Say to them, hey, let's up level. Let's all go for a walk together. I mean, at some point, we're all going to be allowed to go outside together again. So let's all get better, have a better quality of life together. And stop believing in all the things that do not serve you. If it doesn't serve you, it's not moving you forward, and it's not based and rooted in facts or love or positive thinking, drop it and let it go forever. Number 17, use affirmations for weight loss and wellness and money and whatever else you want in your life. Use them all day, every day. You are listening to what you are thinking and what you are saying. So say things that you want your subconscious mind to hear. Hey, do you know how fast and easy it is for me to lose weight? My metabolism is speeding up every day. It's getting better. I am getting healthier and I'm in better shape than I've ever been in my life. These are the things that you would like to affirm. Keep affirming them. It's fast and easy for me to lose weight. It's fun for me to lose weight. I love eating healthy foods. I am really excited about my healthy new lifestyle. All of these things. Make up your own affirmations. Make sure that they are believable to you. You can start with an easy one. It's fun for me to lose weight. Maybe you don't believe that. And for a little while, your brain will go, no, it's not. It's hell on wheels. Keep saying it. It's fun for me to lose weight. It's fun for me to go cycling. It's fun for me to go swimming. It's fun for me to play volleyball. It's fun to get together with my friends and walk in the woods. Whatever it is, keep saying it enough times and your brain will believe it and will draw it to you. Tip number 18. Grab a weight loss pal and buddy up. If you have someone to go through this with, it's just so much easier. Join a weight loss community. So much easier, right? You can join the free Facebook group Weight Loss Woo, You can join there are a ton of weight loss groups on Facebook. If you find that the people are saying things that get you fired up to lose weight, then stay in that group. If not, find another group. Maybe you have a friend. Maybe there are weight loss groups in your area you can join. Maybe there's somebody in your family that you have heard say, oh, I wish I had someone to go for walks with. Well, join them. Go for a walk. We're all going to be allowed outside again very shortly. So buddy up, right? Support each other. And you'll find it's a lot more fun and it's a lot faster and easier to lose weight that way. Tip number 19. I want you to think about being realistic but still believing in miracles, because we all know that miracles can happen at the 11th hour. We hear about it all the time. There are all kinds of miracles taking place. So, while we know that healthy weight loss is 1 to 2 pounds a week, we can believe in miracles. We can believe that drinking water that we infuse with good weight loss intentions will help us lose maybe 3 pounds in a week. We can believe that. That could easily happen. You could even lose, who knows, 20 pounds in a month. Seen people do it many times. So, like I said, be realistic, right? Don't fall for things that say, oh, you can lose 5 pounds in 5 minutes with this body wrap. Because, if it sounds like bullshit, it probably is. So like I said, keep believing in miracles, because that serves you. It serves you to believe that you could turn your health around in 30 days. There are people that go from being diabetic to not being diabetic. I've even had miracles like that go on in my own life when I started eating better and having better, higher quality of thoughts and paying more close attention to how I'm speaking to myself, what I'm drinking, what I'm eating, and adding vegetable juice. I went from someone who had Graves' disease, who was told by their thyroid specialist that, oh, we're going to have to kill your thyroid. I went from being there to not taking my specialist's advice, and my thyroid is totally healed now. So that doctor told me that was impossible. Miracles do happen. They happen all the time. Keep believing. Tip number 20. Focus on what you want. You already know that whatever you're focusing on is what you are attracting to yourself. So it works the same with money, it works the same with health, it works the same with everything. If I am focusing on being fat and alone and sad, then I'm going to attract more fatness, more loneliness, and more sadness. So focus on what you want. Focus on being that healthy, vibrant, slimmer version of yourself. Focus on having more energy. Focus on being able to go out and play volleyball with your friends. Focus on having slimmer ankles. Focus on going down in sizes in your clothes and being so excited about shopping for smaller size clothes, because when we get back out there, that would be great. So focus on what you want. So important. Stop thinking about all the crap that you don't want. You're attracting it to yourself. Okay? Focus on how you're going to feel when you look in the mirror, you try on that smaller size, when people are saying, oh my God, you look so good, you lost a lot of weight. How's that going to feel? That's going to feel pretty flippin' amazing, right? That's what we're all living for. You look great. Oh, you lost so much weight. Like, wow, what have you been doing? Tell me what you've been doing. I want to copy you. I want to be like you. Oh, you're in a size such and such now? You look so good in your new wardrobe. Focus on those things. How it's going to feel, what people are going to say, how much energy you're going to have. All those things. Tip number 21. Through this whole process, you need to do you. So if you feel like you're not living, if you can't have ice cream or cake or a couple of cookies once in a while, then indulge sometimes. Not every day. Once a week, twice a week if you must. Whatever feels good to you, just don't go overboard. Be yourself right now. Love yourself now, the way you are now. While focusing on where you're going, you're still loving yourself right now. And that's why you're doing this. Because you love yourself and you want to have as many actionable years with your family, with people you love, as you possibly can. That's the whole point of it. So when you're looking at ways to move your body, only pick the ways that you enjoy. Like, you see these idiots fill shows on TV where they're like, hey, watch these people run up the mountain. Oh, look at them, they're fainting. And it's some kind of weight loss makeover and you're like, oh, that person looks like they're going to die. Don't do that workout. That is not for you. It's so important right now that you do you. If you feel better because you have a long bath and a glass of wine and you do your nails, if it makes you feel better, none of those things have any fat or calories or sugar in them. Do those things. Do you right now. If it feels good to get out and have a walk, do that. If you enjoy cycling, do that. You get to pick. You don't have to listen to anybody rave on about the best exercise in the world, because that exercise, that movement, those foods are what you say they are, right? I don't like eggplant. There are a whole bunch of people that say, oh, eggplant's so good. I'm sorry, that's not a vegetable that I can't force myself to eat that. It's just so disgusting to me. A lot of people feel that way about kale. If you feel that way about it, don't eat it. Move on to one of the other 800 vegetables, right? It's very simple, right? Do you right now. And my very last tip is that you absolutely deserve this and you can do this and you've got this. You would not dream of losing weight if it was not possible for you. You would not dream of getting into a more healthy state if that was not possible for you. The universe puts things in your path because these things are possible for you. And so think about it. Your why. Love yourself. You deserve this. What is your why? Is it that you'd like to be able to keep up with your grandkids? Is it that you would like to be able to participate in a marathon? Whatever your health dream is. It could just be, hey, I don't want to be diabetic anymore. All of these things are possible. We've seen people be healed from stage 4 cancer. We've seen all of these things. If they were not possible for you to achieve, you would not be given the dream of achieving them. So just keep that in mind. The very last thing. You can do this. You deserve this. You deserve to be fit and healthy and feel great from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to sleep. You deserve to be able to go off all your medications. You deserve to be able to walk without being in pain. And you absolutely have got this. You can do this. If you can dream it, you can do it. Just keep moving forward, adding as many of the actionable strategies as you can. And once you master 3 or 4, add another one, and just keep going. Keep building on your successes every single day. I know that you can do this. God loves you. I love you. Thank you so much for tuning in today. And we'll talk next time. Thank you for tuning in to the Weight Loss Woo podcast today. I would like to take this opportunity to personally invite you to the free, brand new Facebook group, Weight Loss Woo, where we discuss transformational weight loss and wellness on the daily.